One of my fondest Christmas memories has to be from 2008. In 2008, that was the year where I was into zombies hardcore. Anytime me and my friends were hanging out, we were shooting little zombie shorts with our camera phones, or watching zombie movies, or trying to play a zombie game. I didn't necessarily have all of the games that my friend down the street had, so we were always playing Dead Rising at his house or stuff like that. Um, but in November, that's when Left 4 Dead came out, and all year I was looking forward to Left 4 Dead. I mean, like I said, I was into zombies, and so it was the new, biggest, greatest zombie co-op experience. So I was super excited for that. I think it came out on the 17th, just shortly after my birthday, and I remember my brother Matt getting a copy of it when it came out. Um, but he had told me that he was getting me a copy for Christmas, and that I wasn't allowed to play it until I got my copy. And so I remember going over to his house and trying to play it, but he would hide it from me, and so I'd be searching his house trying to find his copy of Left 4 Dead, and I know there's one time I actually found it, but I was like, I'll be good and I won't play it. So I didn't play it until Christmas when I got it. So I played the crap out of Left 4 Dead when I got that for Christmas. But at the same time, I remember my dad right before Christmas getting Call of Duty World at War. And Call of Duty was big at the time. I mean, everybody loved Call of Duty 4. The campaign was great, but the multiplayer was fantastic. And so when World at War came out, people wanted to play the multiplayer, and so did I. So when my dad bought his copy, I think he bought it for the campaign mainly, but I commandeered that copy to play multiplayer. And I remember right around Christmas time, me and my brother Thomas were the only ones living at home at the time. And we were waiting for people to come in and stuff like that. I'm sure my parents didn't want me screaming at people in multiplayer, so me and Thomas were playing through the campaign. And if any campaign had a co-op mode, we were playing it together because we're brothers, kept us both happy, kept us out of our parents' hair, you name it. It was a great campaign. Call of Duty World at War's campaign was really good. I remember us playing a step above the easiest difficulty, so it was kind of tough. We died a lot, we argued a lot, trying to beat through it. But we ended up beating it right around Christmas Eve or right before Christmas Eve. And if you had beaten the campaign, you'll know that it just shoots you right into a new game mode called Nazi Zombies, or new at the time. And that freaked us out. We were big into zombies at the time, and we were like, now there's World War II zombies? Because in the game doesn't reference any zombies until this point. And it was just, the first map, Nocturne Toten, just survive as long as you can. It was very small, just a couple of rooms. But it was fantastic. I mean, it was 4-player co-op, it was Call of Duty, it was realistic. I mean, Left 4 Dead was realistic, but I mean, this was, a new precedent, if you will. So actually the first DLC I ever bought for a game was the new map Verrucht when that came out. I know it came out with Call of Duty multiplayer maps as well, but I bought it for the zombies map to progress that storyline and see what else they could come up with, which they just kept progressing it. And so that's why I kept buying every Call of Duty game when it came out. As long as it had Nazi zombies, I was there. And I'm not a fan of what they're doing now, but the zombies is still fun, so I still continue to play it. But back in the day, it was just that bonding of me and my brother, arguing through the campaign, trying to beat it as hard as, as fast as we can, you name it. And then finally, when we beat it, we get to zombies, and it was like all that arguing just went away. We started bonding and laughing over this new zombie experience that had just come out. And I remember us talking about it during Christmas, and all the family members being like, what the hell are these kids talking about? Zombies? Nazi zombies? Get out of here. It's Christmas time. But we were just so excited about it, big into zombies at the time. So I love that time, and it's one of those things where Call of Duty's changing, but the zombies are trying to bring back to the way it used to be. And I feel that. So I hope you all enjoyed one of my holiday memories. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, however you celebrate, and hope you stay tuned for more.